Well, hell yeah, brothers and sisters. We're making money for Hurricane Helene victims. As of this morning, we have made $161 that we'll be able to donate to the victims of Hurricane Helene in western North Carolina and East Tennessee. For those of you who know about it, it's been an absolutely tragic situation up in those mountains. Literally, entire communities and cities have been washed away from the floodwaters that happen to come down from the mountains. People stranded all over the place. Many people who've lost their lives, or if they haven't lost their lives, they've lost their livelihoods or almost everything that they have. So I am donating all of the revenue that I make on this channel for the entire month of October to the victims of Hurricane Helene. How that works, if you're not familiar with it, on YouTube, when you're spending time on a video, it generates revenue when you watch commercials and that kind of stuff. The longer you watch a video, the more revenue we actually make off of that. So if you could hang around till the end, that would be fantastic. If you could maybe go watch another video and hang around to the end on that one, that would also be fantastic. All of the time you spend on any of these videos, all of it generates revenue to be able to donate. It's been a horrific situation in western North Carolina, and it's going to take a really, really long time. $161 is great, especially for a little tiny channel. As of just earlier this morning, we cracked 6,000 subscribers. So thank you guys all so very much. If you are a new subscriber, if you're an old subscriber that's still here, this channel is only, I don't know, 4 months old at this point in time. And the fact that we're at 6,000 subscribers is truly amazing. So thank you guys all so much for believing in me and for following along on my escapades. This is Automotive Adventures with Austin. Typically speaking, it's about my little vehicles and my projects and my road trips that I get to take. However, things are a little bit more important right now than my spending a bunch of money on project cars. So I'm diverting all of those funds directly over to a much more worthy cause than me just wrenching on my own toys here. So for those of you who have been here before, thank you guys so much. I truly do appreciate it. As well as something terrible we do need to kind of look at is there's another hurricane getting ready to head towards western Florida. Hurricane Milton just became a hurricane as of earlier today, I believe, and it's expected to hit landfall sometime on Wednesday. In a area of Florida that's already been kind of devastated. We don't know exactly where it's going to go yet. It could be anywhere from the Big Bend all the way down to the Tampa and Bradenton area. And that area has already been drastically damaged from the previous hurricane that just went through a week ago. So the need is not going to expire. There's going to be need, unfortunately, probably a lot more of it even after this coming week, going into this weekend. And my light just turned off, so give me a second. I'll turn my garage light back on. And we're back. Sorry about that. By the way, for those of you who are curious about what in the world is behind me, this is a GLHS Charger. For those of you who know the GLHS Chargers, they were all black. None of them were red, other than that one. Pretty cool story I'll share with you guys in the near future. And this is my twin-turbo 1992 Dodge Stealth that I have done many, many shenanigans with over the years. And as you can tell, it is kind of becoming a barn find unto itself sitting out here in my garage because I just plain haven't had the time to be able to work on it. But as I was saying, Hurricane Milton is now headed into western Florida. And unfortunately, there's a good likelihood that that's going to send it directly at Bradenton, Florida, where Cleetus McFarland is and the Freedom Factory. And hundreds of thousands of millions of people that are also going to be affected by this. So we need to very much keep ourselves engaged. We need to be a fantastic community of YouTubers and fans and people that are going to be able to respond back to the catastrophic flooding that we're probably going to have in that area again. You know, we were very blessed with how much the hurricane season was kind of off to a slow start and not a big deal. And it looks like the month of October, it's going to get to be quite a big deal. So while I thank you guys so much for all of the channel growth and all of the revenue we have generated so far, it's not going to be enough, and we got to keep it up. This is not typically what I like to do. I'll be very honest with you. I do like to do good things, and I do like to be able to make a positive impact on people. But the channel is about doing car stuff. However, in this certain situation, I think it behooves me personally, and probably you, to focus on things that are a little bit more elevated and a little bit more important to our society right now than just doing car stuff. And I apologize if you're here just for the car stuff. I promise I will do my very best to keep entertaining you on that kind of side of things. But I feel like it's kind of my duty to be able to utilize my platform here on YouTube to make an impact. And this is the best thing I can do. The revenue we generate out of these videos literally can make a difference, and it will make a difference. I am not somebody who's going to donate money to a large fund. I will personally make sure the funds that we're making get into the hands of somebody or somebodies who truly do need them. One of the pitfalls you get into with a lot of the donations that you're going to do on GoFundMe, or if you donate to one of the large nonprofits, is a lot of those funds go into administrative costs or marketing costs or fundraising costs, where they're paying celebrities to be part of their process. None of that happens with me. I am the celebrity. There is no administration. It's just me, and I'm not taking anything out of this. What I'm trying to do is I'm just going to generate revenue, whatever I can generate out of this channel, and turn that money directly around and use it to be able to do good things. And that's kind of my dream. That's really what I want to be able to do. That's one of the beautiful things with YouTube is all you got to do is just watch the videos, watch the ads, and just let them run. Maybe go back and watch an old video that you haven't watched yet. Spend a bunch of time on it, set your phone down, and just let it run. Because all of that watch time, all of those minutes spent, generates revenue, and it helps the channel generate revenue that we can just use for whatever we want to. Now, post-hurricane season, it would also be very nice if you hung around and watched some stuff that I do as well. And we will definitely do our best to keep you entertained and earn your viewership. But in the current time, in the current era, I very much could use your watch time, because it's literally what we're going to use to be able to create revenue. Anyway, I didn't want to take too much of your time tonight. I hope you had a great weekend. I have had a challenging weekend. For those of you who have been around for a little while, my father just got out of the hospital yet again. Unfortunately, we've basically been in hospitalization and in rehab facilities since December of last year, and he's in his early 80s, and it's tough to recover from. He unfortunately broke his ribs back in December of last year, fell and broke 3 ribs, and it's been a long, hard process coming back from it. And we've had pneumonia twice and a bunch of other complications, and I'm trying to be the best son I can be, while also trying to spread myself thin enough to be able to manage stuff here on the YouTube channel, as well as my daily life, and well as take care of my dad. And it's tough, and I'm sure all of you guys have been through it, or if you haven't been through it, eventually you probably are going to go through it. It's kind of that part of life that you got to step up and really prove yourself. And hearkening back to my previous video about Cleetus McFarland and what he did for the people of Western North Carolina, it's really uplifting to see somebody do something like that. And it really kind of reinforces and reinvigorates your belief that there are good people that are out there that really want to just kind of selflessly do things for other people. Cleetus has gone above and beyond. He and Maddie flew their helicopter up from Bradenton all the way up to Asheville, North Carolina, and ran missions up into the mountains, picking up people and dropping off supplies, and just being truly incredible individuals. And it really, especially right now with everything we have going on, all the divisiveness and negativity and just horrible stuff going on, even aside from the hurricane side of things, it's great to see people that are just, you know what, I don't care what your political beliefs are, I don't care what your religious beliefs are, I don't care any of that stuff. I'm here to help. I'm here to do whatever I can for you. And that's just fucking fantastic to see. I'm sorry I cursed there, I apologize. I get emotional about this kind of stuff, but it's great to see. It really is, and it's uplifting to me. And I would hope that I can also see some of my other fellow YouTubers get on board with this bandwagon and maybe pitch in, share this video if you can to your channels, share the other video, whatever it is, or use your own platform, use your own channel, film a video, encourage your viewership, encourage your people to watch a video, and then donate that revenue to be able to do something for these people. Unfortunately, like I said, Hurricane Milton's barreling in on the west coast of Florida, and we're likely going to see another situation where there's even more people in dire need. So Do what you can, folks. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not asking for donations. All I really want you to do is just spend time watching a video. Hopefully you've made it this far. If you have, thank you very much. I appreciate your viewership. Maybe you've watched a video, an ad break or two, which is even more awesome, so thank you. But that's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for actual revenue or for actual donations. It's not what I want you to do. I just want to have your watch time. I want to borrow your eyes for a few minutes to generate revenue. And that's it. That's all I'm asking for. Hopefully you guys can understand that. So I love you very much. I hope you've had a great weekend. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great start to your week. We've got a rough week ahead of us again, folks. Strap in. It's going to be probably an ugly week. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.